Hello creatives, welcome back to the channel. Mike here, aka Matrix 75, and guess what? Remember 3 months ago I uploaded a video, so it was called the Serpent Queen. It was a collaboration between two of my brothers, artists in their own right. They produce music, and now they're actually both doing illustration type of work. They're both artists. They're just creative souls. So we did this collaboration. It was basically a revision or revised version of my brother's painting, and I added my own little digital twist to it, but it was all behind the music of my brother Abyss. So the video, it was really dope. Not too many people checked it out, so I'm gonna leave a description, a link in the description below so you can check out the video. But the cool thing about it is I checked it out a little while back, and I saw there was a reason why I named it the Serpent Queen. My brother didn't give it that title. I renamed it once I did my little digital version of it, and this collaboration is called the Serpent Queen. And that is just because I saw a character within the painting. And that's the cool thing about being an illustrator or an artist, is that we find things and then we capitalize on them. I mean, everybody when they were little, when they were young, they would see shapes in clouds. Everybody does that from time to time. But as an artist and an illustrator, we have the ability to capitalize on it. So say you see a shape in a bunch of leaves. Somebody would say, oh wow, that looks like a monster or a wolf or whatever it is. But an illustrator or an artist can actually capitalize on that and make artwork from nothing. So the average person will walk right past that. An artist will see that little bunch of leaves, see the fact that it does resemble a wolf, and then take a picture of that, and then go home and create the wolf. That's the difference. We can actually use what we've seen instead of just passing by it and acting like it's not there, or something that we just seen and it's nothing to the average person. But for an illustrator or an artist, you can actually capitalize on it. It's kind of like a little hidden superpower. So that's what I did with the painting that I created with my brothers. I saw a little hidden character within it. That's why I named it the Serpent Queen. But I was like, wait a minute, let's take it a step further and take the Serpent Queen out of the painting. I hope you get what I'm talking about. But anyway, I took her out of the painting and then created her body. So now, which is really cool, I have a new character, and I gave her a background, I gave her a personality, I gave her, she actually has a purpose now. So I added her into a story that I've been writing for years and years and years. So anybody who really knows me, knows that I've been creating a graphic novel during spare time throughout my life, and adding her into the mix of these 70 plus character story is going to be so much fun. And I'm proud to know that I still have that kind of knack to just pluck something from nothing. I mean, my brother created this painting. I might have worked on this painting, but this character did not exist. And the cool thing about it is, she's original. I usually base my characters off of people I know. So the 70 characters that I have are really based upon people that I've come across, co-workers, ex-co-workers, friends of mine, family, tons of family. We're talking about 70 characters. So this is, out of those 70 characters, this is maybe, I would say, one of maybe 10 that are completely not based on anyone in particular. You know, I usually ask a person a couple of questions and then base their character around the answers they provide, what their favorites are, and sometimes I even use their likeness. Sometimes, but they have to have an unusual characteristic that I've never seen before. So there's been some people lately, a lot of coworkers from my previous job recently, I put into this story, and just because you're in this story doesn't mean you're gonna last. There's a lot of it's terrible, but it's a lot of replacements in this story. Lots of death, lots of death. It's pretty brutal, but it's to the point where you got to keep the story moving along, and sometimes that is an expense of a character or two. So, but this character in particular, I know exactly where she's going to fit. I love the way she looks. I love her nasty, funky ass feet. I love everything about this character. I got real proud of it. You know, you as an artist, sometimes we find ourselves liking our work, and that's, I think, one of the biggest blessings of being an artist, is to sit there and kind of just vibe out to the fact that you're producing something that you alone are digging. It doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. If they come along for the ride, that's fantastic. But if they don't, I'm sorry. I'm digging this right now. Whatever I'm producing right now, I'm digging it. There's a couple of examples of this that I've seen of lately. Timbaland. I don't know what it is about him lately, but he is definitely feeling what he's producing. Take a look at some of his videos as of lately. When he's producing his music, he's making himself smile. That's dope. If you can do that without anybody else's influence, that means that you are actually producing something that is making you happy. What else is there in life that you can actually concentrate and focus on self and focus on what you like as a person and create something that makes you alone happy? And if anybody else jumps along and says, hey, that's dope what you just produced, that's great. I mean, I saw a clip that Alicia Keys put out saying, practice.
I'm taping this because I drive my son crazy having to practice all the time, but I have to practice. You cannot be dope if you don't practice. Like, real slow. Byron's putting a metronome on me and I'm about to be the worst ever. You have to. You have to be the worst before you the best.
That's one thing I've been doing lately. I've been practicing my craft. When you have a craft, you have a purpose. This is the whole thing. This gives life purpose. Otherwise, what are you doing? You know? I'm sitting there practicing my craft. I mean, it doesn't even matter what I'm drawing. As long as I'm drawing, as long as I'm creating, as long as I'm writing, as long as I'm pushing forward and working hard at something, this is what it's all about. Right? I think, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging, but I have been practicing. Alicia Keys said it recently, and I did what she said. She says, you have to practice if you're going to be dope. I'm going to be dope. No matter what I'm going to do, if I'm breathing, I'm going to be good at what I'm doing. And that happens to be art. I've been doing it my whole life. I'm going to continue doing it, and I'm going to be great at it. That's it. So I created this character specifically for my graphic novel that I'm making right now. She's awesome. She's dope. I can't wait to see her come alive. And I hope you enjoyed this process. I know I've been talking a lot, but I missed you guys. God damn it. I'm passionate about this shit. I want to really push forward and make some new work. I want to talk to some people. I know I said I was going to do that last year, but I didn't get a chance to do it. But I want to put my interviews that I have done, I want to put them out there. I just want to create. Let's just create something. Oh my God, I didn't tell you guys. A couple months back, my cousin, I didn't even know he had this skill. He had this video of him making this music. Man, I had no idea he could play the guitar nor sing. My cousin can sing. Check out this video. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. And he got inspired about me talking about creativity.
Hey, this is my rendition of Ooh Baby Baby by Smokey Robinson. I was motivated to put this up by Matrix75. It's always encouraging us to be creative. Creativity comes in many ways, and it's in music or it's in art. So here you go.
Guys, this is what it's about. We have to create. If you are creative, you do have a superpower. I swear to God, it is a superpower. You can do things that normal people just can't do. This is why people go to the movies. This is why people listen to music. This is why people go to galleries and museums and watch TV and go to sporting events. You are creative. You can make things that no one else can see. You might as well use it. And if you're sitting on it and you're afraid to do it, please just try. Trust me, you're going to be addicted, and next thing you know, you're not going to be able to stop. And it might change somebody else's life and influence them to create. This is Mike, aka Matrix75. Stay positive, stay creative. I'll see you on the next journey. All right. Peace.
Is the abyss. Is the abyss. It's the best.